Hello, my wonderful divine inspired ones. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this reading, I should say. Thank you so much if you are a subscriber and were wondering what the heck happened to my Friday reading. I gave myself food poisoning twice. So yeah, I was not able to do much this weekend. But I did want to get to this reading because it is for one of my dear friends who gave me the idea. She inspired me, if you will, since you guys are so inspiring. But this is going to be the road to your own happiness, the road to your joy, if you will. So we're going to answer in this reading where you currently are on this road, on this journey. Then we will ask what blockages are present. We will then say what steps you can take, and then what happiness is coming to you and when. So we're going to explore those things in this reading, and yeah, so go ahead and situate however it is that you choose a card, however it is you choose a pile. I prefer to actually use my own tarot cards or my own body's vibrations or light vibrations in order to choose a deck, but this is completely up to you. Pile 1, we will be using the movie tarot deck, and then pile 2, this is the Angel Wisdom deck by Radley Valentine, and pile 3 is the Mystical Tarot found on Etsy, and I should say movie tarot is by Natalie Foss and Diana McMahon Collis. So let's get into it, you guys. Let's go. Okay, pile 1. 1 second, let me turn down the music in the background. Beautiful vibrational clearing music, but still a little loud. So let me get to this for you guys. All right, so pile 1, if you chose Uma Thurman in Kill Bill as the bride, as judgment, I should say, then this is going to be your reading. We are going to explore your happiness. That's really funny. Nope. Anyways, I just saw Forrest Gump as the fool. As I said, we're going to explore your happiness. Just as a reminder, let me actually place this here so I don't misname you guys at all. We're going to talk about where you're at in the present. We will talk about any blockages that are current that you might need to clear, and then we will talk about steps that you can take, things that you can do in order to, you know, I don't really think that happiness is a destination. I find it to be a journey, but steps that you can take so that you are more aware of the happiness around you. And then what happiness is coming for you and when. I am going to try to bring out some timing cards and see how that goes. So let's just get right into it, pile 1. I have meditated. I've cleansed this space in more ways than one. And I cleansed all of the decks that I'm using today. So, pile 1. Let's talk about the journey to pile 1's happiness, spirit, ancient ancestors, and divine. Guide me, please, on pile 1's journey to happiness. What do they need to know? Where are they right now? Spirit guides, ancient ancestors, divine. Where's pile 1 right now in their journey to happiness? Thank you. 2 of coins. You're kind of up in the air. Neither here nor there is what I heard. Pile 2. I'm sorry, not pile 2. Question number 2. What blockages are present? No, that's too many, Spirit. What blockages are present? For pile 1, what blockages are present for pile 1? Thank you. 6 of Wands, upright. As a blockage, I'm getting that you don't believe in yourself. So let's keep going, you guys. What steps can you take, pile 1? High Priestess. Could be that, you know, I won't say as simple as meditation, because meditation can be a pretty difficult journey. I've heard, okay, what I'm here, I just heard that there is a need to step into a more spiritual space. So it could be meditation for some of you. No, that's too many. I'm sorry. Put them back in there. And of course, what happiness is coming for you and when? What is the happiness coming for pile 1? Should I take both? No. Okay. I will say that I have fake nails on, and when I do that, it's harder for me to shuffle. So I'm being a little awkward with my shuffling, and I apologize. What happiness and when for pile 1, Spirit? What happiness and when? The 3 of Wands, maybe taking a trip. And bottom of the deck is the 4 of Cups. So right now, there's a lot of disillusionment around you. I read the bottom of the deck as maybe, you know, an influence that is in your life right now. It could be a foundational influence, but in this case, I really think that, you know, this is, if you are looking at this reading period, you might actually not be feeling very happy, obviously. And so having something like disillusionment and dissatisfaction of the 4 of Cups, not really seeing that there is something being offered to you right now because you are concentrating on what isn't being offered right now. So let's kind of dive more into this. As far as where you are at present, this 2 of Cups, the 2 of Coins really does tell me that you're juggling. Some of you are busy at work. Some of you have too much going on all around you. And so even if there was happiness right now, it would be very difficult to see because it's like these right now, this is not, you know, how I normally would see this, but I can't help but notice how large these 2 coins are. It's like all I can focus on the card is how big these coins are. Like they're in the way of everything else. But I'm also noticing that I can still see through the coins. It's like there's a river that's flowing through them, and it's like if I actually do concentrate for just a little bit, I can see that around these 2 coins, around the focal point, is quite a bit of life. So you guys might be so caught up in making your money or business or working that it is very difficult to see your happiness. And this is why I asked the question, where are you presently? Because I want to know why, you know, you're feeling that 4 of Cups feeling. But the 6 of Wands is a blockage. It makes me think that you actually have the power to overcome everything. And a lot of people see you as stronger than you really feel like you are at the moment. I think that you don't feel like the conqueror, you know, the victor that you truly are. So this is kind of holding you back right now. It's like the not being able to see your strength is a blockage. And then what steps you can take with the High Priestess, the advice that I heard is for you to, I'm getting, okay, this is pretty generic, but I'm getting this song, Wonderwall Again by Oasis. I get that quite often whenever it's like you're supposed to be looking deep inside yourself. The High Priestess is my, if you know, or it's not even if you know, it's that you already know. So if the High Priestess shows up and this is the advice that you're supposed to be taking, it's saying that you should be going within and that your answers might be spiritual of nature. If you are, again, I should probably have said this in the beginning, and I'll put something in the description box. I am not a doctor, you guys. And if there's any issues that are, you know, strongly pulling away from your happiness, that you have sought or should be seeking medical intervention, clinical intervention with, then please know that I can give you spiritual advice, but this is by no means the end of your therapy, okay? This should absolutely just be something that you take in, but it doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to fix everything, you guys. And I don't want you to take me as, I mean, for instance, the High Priestess, who absolutely is this wonderful authority about the divine. I can do that. I cannot prescribe anything, if that makes sense. That's my little disclaimer, a long disclaimer, but The reason is because the High Priestess is very much saying it's time to go within. So if you don't have a meditation practice, or if you don't have a spiritual practice at all, Spirit is saying that that's part of the disconnect here, is that you may feel like you're missing something, and your angels, your guides, your ancestors would like to help you fill that up because they want to reconnect with you. As far as when you're going to see this happiness, the Three of Wands is actually a pretty close feeling energy to me. It feels like it's going to happen. This could be 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, but nothing longer than that. But I'm going to get a timing card on this too. But this is actually very, very close to me. It could be with what is happening to bring this happiness, or what happiness is coming. This is a travel card to me, or maybe someone is going to visit you from out of town, but it very much feels like, more holiday time, vacation time coming up. And with the holidays, that makes a lot of sense. But I do think that if you can take a little trip, a little staycation, Spirit would love for you to do that. But yeah, or even planning a little vacation. If there's someone that you would love to see or be around who always makes you smile, Spirit says that maybe you can get in touch with them and see if they're open to you popping over for a little bit. So let's continue with this portion. Spirit, let's get some timing here. Let's use these ones, because usually I do have my own timing deck, but some of you know that my handwriting is not so great. So, and then we're going to pull some advice cards, and then I'm going to leave you guys with an affirmation. So as far as timing, Spirit, what does this look like? I know I said 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 days even, but can you give me more? Remain positive. I'm going to try one more time. Yeah, we get that. Trust me. And then look for a sign. All right. So I think that this is saying 100% that 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months is probably the closest that we're going to get. Let me see if I can. Okay. I'm just getting stuff like trust and forgive and wait. All right, and ask for help. So yeah, Spirit is not giving me a date, but I did give you guys the Three of Wands. You can actually Google it if you want, if you don't believe me, but it's very quick energy. It's fire. So look for it to be pretty soon. Yeah, Two of Cups could be, well, no, we're just going to stay with that, you guys. And we're going to say trust with that. Okay, advice. Spirit, which deck should we use for advice, please? Further advice. Okay. Oh, okay. So this is interesting. Spirit wants me to use this deck, and this is a deck of rituals and spells. So what I'm going to do is I will use this. I don't know if I should, we'll see what Spirit wants me to do. I might read it out of the book, whatever one you get. And then we're going to also, wow, Spirit's like all over this right now. Spirit wants me to do one spell for you guys, and then we're going to pull a crystal that maybe you can purchase, or for instance, there's places where I hike, and you can find quartz there pretty easily. So you might be able to just find this. And then we'll leave with an affirmation. All right, one spell. Woo, for my pile ones, please. A spell for pile one, please. What spell do they need, Spirit? Psychic abilities. Right with the High Priestess, you guys. So I'm really getting this whole, you need to get back in strength. A spell for strength and psychic abilities. So strength being at the bottom of the deck. I am taking that also as advice, but a spell for psychic abilities. I'm not going to look this one up because Spirit is saying that this is something that you can find on your own, that you will need to, because you are naturally psychic. With the High Priestess here, the High Priestess could also indicate really any water sign and deep abilities, but all signs have some sort of psychicness. Water signs just tend to, or people with big 4th, 8th, and 12th house energy have a tendency to just be very psychic. So Spirit is saying that this might be something that you are lacking, and because you are closed off to your own psychicness, this might be stopping or blocking a little bit of your ability here, and it's your confidence in your psychicness that is really hopefully not holding you back anymore, because I want you to look up ways to enhance your psychic abilities. There are meditations out there. There are affirmations, which reminds me, let me get some affirmations for you guys that could be helpful to you. And then maybe a guided sleep meditation, whatever it is, you know, that would be easier for you. That was funny. This card was in here upside down. And it really depends. Like, your psychic abilities could be, you know, clairaudience, where you hear messages, clairvoyant, you see something, I'm sorry, clairsentient is knowing something, and then empathy is like true empathy is very psychic, where you pick up on the feelings and of other people. Sometimes you pick up on everything, but you know, and you might have all of the above. A lot of the times, you know, it depends on who I'm reading for as far as what comes through or how my abilities come through. So you might want to look into that. I'm very happy that this came up, you guys. So Spirit, can we do an affirmation to close the reading, please, for my pile ones? What is an affirmation to close the reading for my pile ones? Oh, I didn't even notice. The moment I realign with love, clear direction is presented to me. This is when I am moving into my psychic space. So when I'm about to read, I actually consider Spirit to be love in divine form. And so that could resonate for some of you. I am the dreamer of my dream is something else. You may be psychic through your dreams, but I'm going to place this up here again, so maybe you guys can screenshot it. Okay, and write it down. That is your affirmation. And I hope that this helped you, and remain positive about your psychic abilities and confident. Look for signs. That is also a way that I reconnect with Spirit, is I ask for signs. So that might be something that you might want to do. Okay, pile one, this has been wonderful, and I hope that it helped. Please leave me a comment down below if this resonated. And if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe and like this video. It is very helpful to me and the channel. And I will see you in another video. Bye. Hey there, pile two. If you chose the Empress from the Angel Wisdom Tarot by Radley Valentine, then this is your reading. As I said in the introduction, we are going to cover where you are currently as far as your happiness is concerned, what blockages are present, what steps you can take, and then what happiness is coming for you and when. And then we're going to get some further guidance from the Oracle cards. I have been pulling, or I did for pile one, and I like this. Oh, I totally forgot to give them a gem. We'll figure that out. I will add that in for them. But yes, so let me actually write that down. All right. So I did a spell, or I got a spell for them to look up what will bring in their happiness and how to reconnect with that. And then we left with an affirmation, and I like that for you guys. Please don't let me forget that you guys get a gem. Look how I'm surrounded by rocks right now, and I forgot that. Interesting. Anyways, let's get right into it. And I already apologized for this, but I decided to put nails on. And I'm just not great with that, even though they're not super long. I don't know how people have super long nails. All right, pile 2. Where are they presently in their happiness? Thank you. 2 of Wands. You're totally just waiting, right? So, can you see that? All right. It says taking the next steps, bold and ambitious choices, partnering with others who share your dreams, expanding your plans, continue to move forward. So to me, this is more about planning. It's like right now, you know what it looks like, right? You know what the end result is going to be or what you want it to be. And you're in the very beginning stages of getting that done. So yeah, you might need to look around and see who can assist you with this, but it looks like you have a solid plan. All right. And then next, what blockages are present? What is blocking my pile 2 from their happiness? I'm sorry, that's too many. Just one, please, Spirit. What is blocking my piles 2 from their happiness, please? The King of Cups. You might actually be surrounded by someone who, I'm sorry, this is the King of Swords. Sorry. So it could be your own logic. Your brain might be overanalyzing something. If this is a blockage, it says intelligent, impartial, respected, stoic, receiving wise advice, remain objective and fair-minded, public speaking, communicate clearly, unemotional relationships, or being emotionally unavailable. That could be the blockage where you don't have an emotional attachment right now that is bringing you any happiness. But what I'm hearing more than anything is that your rational mind is kind of blocking you from happiness, from joy. And it could be something like, I don't deserve this, or something that, like, you know, the rationalization is something that is telling you that you can't have certain feelings about your joy or your happiness or where you are presently. All right, Spirit. And then what steps can we take to get our happiness for pile 2? Page of Swords. Be curious. I also heard it's time to do some research about what you really want. Maybe it is an entrepreneurial thing. It's saying that be very curious about this. Let me just read this because I forget that they're on here. Logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt, and exciting intellectual challenge, brilliant insights, information that you need but might be challenging to receive, like a reading. Review all documents very carefully. So I also physically saw someone going into a library, so that could be something that brings you joy if you haven't done that in a while. I know it used to bring me a lot of joy, and I'm thinking maybe that could be me too. Just taking a sip here, but you guys might need to think about something that you were curious about when you were younger, and that might be the key to present happiness, is what I just heard. And finally, what happiness is coming for you and when, Spirit? For my pile 2s. Oh, thank you. Do I take both of them? No. Which one? Like this top? Okay. Ooh, transformation. And the bottom of the deck is the Page of Wands. So again, enthusiasm, optimism, or optimistic, creative, impatient, news of exciting opportunities, allowing your creativity to soar, do things that fuel your passions, finish what you start. So again, something that you used to be passionate about might be the key to current happiness and current joy. The bottom, or this is saying that you have a huge transformation coming very soon. This is traditionally the Tower card, and the Tower card can be an epiphany, but it means that everything that you thought you knew is probably not happening, probably not the truth anymore. So you could be just in the middle of a powerful transformation, and this is why you don't currently feel happy. It says a significant life experience that requires changes to be made, powerful and often unexpected revelations, breaking free of procrastination, releasing old belief systems. With this card, I do want to get some timing, possibly from, I have a deck that has some timing in it, but this could be sudden. It's definitely an unexpected change that comes out of the blue, but because of the way that I see it, it could be very, very soon, okay? So let's try to get some clarity. Spirit, can you give me some timing on when this happiness is going to come? And as far as what this happiness is, with it being the Tower, the happiness is you changing. The happiness is this sudden change. It's like you can no longer see the world for what you used to see it as. What I'm seeing is like, oh my gosh, what I just saw was a storm. And when we first move into the storm, it is all very clear and there's just wind everywhere and it just looks crazy and chaotic and messy. And, you know, there's a figure kind of walking through the storm with their hand up, trying, you know, to shield their face from the storm. And then as soon as they walk through the storm on the other side, there's this path that they're on and everything turns bright and shiny and beautiful. So this storm is what is your happiness. This transformation is your happiness. Okay, can we get a time on this, please, Spirit? Can we get some timing for transformation? Ask for help from others. That's not timing, but I get it. Spirit is saying that during this time of transformation, it is okay for you to ask people to help you out. They really, really want to help. Oh, and then look for a sign came up again. That came up in the first reading, which is in the exact same spot. Again, don't stop. Get more information. It's up to you. Okay, so you guys, when I was shuffling, I heard very soon, but that card didn't come up. With Major Arcana, if you watch my other videos, you know that I tend not to put a timeline on Major Arcana because it tends to mean that it's in divine timing, which means that all of this feeling of not being in your pure bliss is designed to break you free. And I think it's breaking you free of rigid thinking, to be fair, because that King of Swords kind of, he's just very logical and by the book, and I just kind of feel like you're being broken out of that, okay? There's something coming up that reminds you of your passions, and that might change everything. It's like, oh my God, I remember as a kid I used to love doing this, and you might be bringing that in, and it could be people around you are just like not having it. This could also be you finding a brand new job that's like completely different from what you do, or a new place to live. I mean, it is all very good, positive changes, but it is big, big changes. So let's go ahead and get that spell for you. See what we can do in order to put our pile twos in their bliss. I keep looking at the crystal thing. I don't want to forget. Pile 2. What is a spell for pile 2? What is a spell to best assist pile 2 in their happiness, Spirit? Thank you. Freedom. Yeah, this is, yeah, you guys are about to free yourselves from the rigidity, I should say. And I want you, let's see, and then financial health is the bottom of the deck. So I think that this comes with obviously financial freedom, but what I'm hearing is that as this transformation occurs, now it's going to be very huge. You're going to feel like a weight has been lifted off of you though. And with that free feeling, with that lightness, you are going to move into a space where you don't feel, I just feel like there's just, maybe this King of Swords, because he can also be like judicial and governmental, and I keep getting the word stoic, but I'm not getting it like completely in a great way, you guys. So that could be it. Look up. Should I get the book out for Freedom Spell, Spirit? All right, so this is very, very simple. Spirit says to look up Candle Magic Freedom Spell. That is what Spirit is saying. And it's something where you're writing down everything that is around you that no longer serves you, that you want to be free from. Okay. And there's like burning of cords, burning of ties, cutting of cords. I'm seeing burning though. Maybe that's why I said candle, but I'm seeing a burning happening. All right. And what is a stone for my pile twos, please? What is a stone for my pile twos that will assist them in their happiness journey? Oh, I love selenite. I actually have quite a bit of selenite. This one's a really tiny piece, but there's one here that I found while I was hiking. Okay, so you got Lemurian quartz and selenite. And the bottom of the deck is bronzite, which I have some bronzite here as well. Interesting. I do have Lemurian quartz somewhere too. Where's that? It might be in my other room. Is this Lemurian? Oh, I believe this is Lemurian quartz. So it's usually a little bit clearer. That might, but it's about like that with the rockiness, the shape. But yes, so those will help you. Look up number 3113 as well, since we have repeating 3s and 1s. And that is your reading. Oh, just kidding. Oh my God. See, why am I like, I do know why I'm like this. If you have been with me for some time, you know that I have ADHD. I tend to not take any medication on the weekends. So I'm a little unfocused. But let's see what we get for you guys. What is an affirmation for my pile twos, please, Spirit? What is an affirmation for my pile twos? In any moment, I can surrender to the powerful presence of love through prayer, contemplation, and stillness. So you guys, while you're going through this transformation, you might want to repeat this affirmation because I see you closing your eyes in the storm, and the storm just kind of whirls around you. And in that, you kind of create like this bubble of warmth and comfort and protection, okay? So I hope that this helped you guys. You might want to take a screenshot. And I hope that you are able to arrive peacefully on the other side of transformation. And you guys will be absolutely floored in the best possible way on the other side of this. I know it. So thanks so much. If you resonated with this, please make sure you like and subscribe if you haven't already done so. Comment down below if this resonated and how and why, and let me know what's going on. All right, and I will see you guys in another video. Bye. All right, pile 3. This is your reading if you chose the Mystical Tarot. Let's get to the bottom of your happiness. So first we're going to ask where you are presently on the journey to your happiness, what blockages you might have, hello, in your happiness. And then we are also going to say what steps you can take. And then we'll see what happiness is coming in and when. And then I pull a few more cards to get some clarity on the timing, and we get some clarity about what you can do as far as spell work or rituals are concerned. And then I will pull a crystal and an affirmation for you. So we'll do all of the work about the spiritual side of your happiness and see what comes up. All right, spirit guides, ancient ancestors, and divine. Do I take it? No. Okay. For pile 3, where are they presently with their happiness? Where are they presently on their journey to joy? The 5 of Cups. Okay, so you guys are definitely in a space right now of you might be mourning, You might be grieving something that you're kind of like, why am I this upset? But this is definitely a card of being disheartened. This could be a card of heartbreak. This could be a card of a breakup as well. And this could be why you don't feel too happy. It doesn't have to be a relationship breakup either. It could be, you know, walking away from something at work. The thing with this card that I always want to remind people of is that even though in the moment it feels very, very bad, this card is still that happiness is just around the corner for you. Because in the traditional version of this deck, or the Rider-Waite, Pamela Coleman-Smith version of the deck, you have a person who is looking at spilled cups, 3 spilled cups. And behind him is 2 full ones that he could still access. And if he just turned around, he'd also see that he is close to a bridge that can get him to this beautiful city. Okay, so once he's done mourning, he will be able to see all of this for him. But right now, he's kind of in his grief. For some, it is grief that isn't as big of a deal as he really thinks. It's like he's wallowing in it, but for some it is actually pretty hard. And you know, if it resonates, it resonates, but you know where you are in that journey. All right, now let's ask about the blockages. What is blocking you on your journey to happiness? Thank you. The Star. You've lost hope with the Star card coming up as a blockage. You don't have faith that things are happening for you. This is one of the nicest decks, nicest cards to get in the deck, but it's like you don't even want to make wishes on falling stars anymore because you don't believe that they will come true for you. And what steps can my pile 3s take in order to find their happiness? Thank you. The 9 of Wands. Spirit is saying, please do not give up. Don't give up on your hope. Don't give up on your joy. The 9 of Wands is the warrior's last battle, the moment before. This is a warrior who is going to win the battle. This is a warrior who knows what they're doing. They are the fighter. They are that bee, okay? And they are definitely going to win. They are taking that last deep breath, maybe getting a sip of water, you know, and they're going back in there, okay? Do not give up. And the happiness that is coming for you. Wow, these are just flying out for you guys. The 9 of Cups. Oh my gosh. First of all, in any deck, when I get the Star and the 9 of Cups for any reading, even though you might feel like you've lost hope, there is still somewhere a wish that you have, and that wish is coming true with the 9 of Cups and the Star appearing in the same reading. You might want to look up 9 as an energy or angel number, double 9s, but you guys you're nearly there, okay? Your wishes are about to come true. Your dreams are about to come true, and Spirit absolutely does not want you to give up right now. Bottom of the deck energy is the 4 of Wands. Stability is on its way. Stability is part of what you're wishing for, obviously. And whether that's stability in a job, in money, all of it, you know, in love, it is coming, okay? So with that, let's get some timing. With the 9 of Cups, this could be, I'm getting by this summer. So this could be 9 months from now. This could be as soon as 9 weeks from now, but I'm really feeling like it's going to be in the new year when it occurs. Would that be 9 weeks? Holy, what day is it? Yeah. Okay, so that could technically be in the new year. All right, hold on just a second. I need to sip some water. I don't even know where we are anymore. I thought it was 2017. I'm still in my 30s. Things are good. All right. Let's clarify. Maybe we can get some timing here, Spirit, on this 9 of Cups. When are they getting their Star and the 9 of Cups? When is their wish fulfillment, their happiness coming? I just heard aim bigger. So some of you, your wishes that are coming, you know, coming true for you, Spirit is like, they are definitely coming true. Make grander wishes. Whatever that means for you. If you're just wishing to not have any debt, Spirit is saying, how about you wish to, you know, have everything, you know, have it all. You can have it all. All right, can we get some timing for the Nine of Cups, please? When is their happiness going to be here? Okay, we got a yes. Thanks, Spirit. So it could be just yes, that it's going to be before the summer or sometime this summer. Let me see if I can get one more. Can we get some timing? Woo! Take action. With that kind of popping over here, I think that Spirit is saying it's time for you to move forward. And again, take action on your dreams and wishes. For some of you, that might just be that, you know, if you have learned how to set intentions and manifestations, but you're not really working with them, it's time for you to do that. And if you've never even heard of that, maybe it's time to look up what that means, because you are close. Okay, let me see. I just like spirits. Oh, I got in the near future. This is the first time I've actually been able to pull a, and then this says within the next few weeks. So these are timing cards, and they have not been coming up for the other two piles. So I think that this is a very good indication that this could be 9 weeks, maybe even 9 days for some of you, but 9 weeks, 9 months for sure. Okay, you guys have dreams, wishes coming true, and I cannot tell you how happy this makes me. Let's move to a spell. So what I've been doing is pulling a spell from the Spellcaster's Oracle. You would just need to look this up unless Spirit moves me to give you a spell that I know, or to look in the book. If you're with me, Spirit is always talking to me, and so I kind of just ride with it and I do whatever, you know, whatever you need. My wonderful, I just saw dreams coming true. What spell do my pile threes need? What spell do my pile threes need? If this is resonating, that's incredible. Please comment down below. Make sure, if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel and like this video. It really does help me, you guys. Thank you. Do I take both? Okay, Spirit wants me to take this life purpose one, and the bottom of the deck energy is answers. So as far as answers are concerned, Spirit says some of you should actually look into reading tarot yourself, or oracle cards yourself, that there might be some out there that really appeal to you. And then you might find more answers on my channel if you want to go ahead and look through the videos I already have here. This is what I'm hearing, I promise. Life purpose, what is it that you need to do? Okay, I'm getting, oh wow. There is a meditation. Okay, so I don't know this meditation, you guys, but I just saw a flash of looking up a meditation. It's a guided meditation that looks like, and it's, okay, 30 minutes? Did I just hear 30 minutes? Okay, first, Spirit says for some, 30 minutes is too long. So you look up life purpose guided meditation, and it might be a YouTube video, which would be perfect because it's free, right? And there might be a sleep guided meditation that would be very helpful for those that need a longer meditation and you let your subconscious take over. And then Spirit says if you're doing the sleep one, to start to look for signs about what your life purpose is. And again, I'm getting some big, you know, some of you might want to start looking at taking or looking into tarot. Pile 1 had a very spiritual vibe as well, so you might want to look at pile 1 if that is helpful. And let's get a gem for you before I get a final affirmation. What crystal or stone do my pile 3s need, please? Chrysocolla? Yeah, I obviously do not know what that is, but this is interesting because I think I said something about you watching pile 1 and they also got a 16. So let's actually look that one up real quick, you guys. Chrysocolla, and the bottom of the deck is Smithsonite, another 6. Do I even have this out? I do. Okay, let's look up Chrysocolla in the book. I'm sorry that I'm doing this. I'm just going to give you guys a quick rundown on it, though. I'm not going to read the whole thing. Okay, it is speaking your truth, heartfelt communication, and right speech. So this is more for your throat chakra. I'm going to put this up here so you can screenshot it and take a look for yourself how it applies for you. And then Smithsonite. Here, I always think that I know crystals until I do this. But Spirit wanted me to give you guys crystals, so that's what you guys get. Rebirth from chaos, evolution, stress relief, emotional boost, clearing of obstacles to growth. Yeah, I can see how you guys could totally use that. So this one is the Smithsonite. And take a look. I think there's several places. Make sure that you are getting ethically sourced stones. And yeah, let's get a final affirmation for you guys for pile 3. What is an affirmation? Oh, wow, right away. I recognize that I have chosen fear and I choose again. I choose love. So Spirit wants you to put your hand on your heart, and here's screenshot that again. And repeat this. Maybe it would help for an affirmation in the morning time, and then right before you go to bed. I like the 3-6-9 method from Tesla, where you do it 3 times in the morning, write it down. 3 times in the morning, write it down 6 times in the afternoon, and write it down 9 times in the evening before you go to bed. Okay? So pile 3s, this has been your reading. I hope it resonated. Again, make sure you subscribe and like my channel and this video, and share it with anybody that you think needs to find their happiness on some level. Okay? And I will see you in another video. Bye.